entire process for you guys. I want to take you guys on this adventure with me. So today is November 22nd, 2021, and today I signed a form so that I can get my tubes completely removed. I'm very excited. At the time that I'm filming this, I'm 28. I will be 29 in April. I have 2 kids already. I had my first in 2011 and then I had my second in 2015. But for about the last year, I've just been thinking that I really want to get something permanent done where I never have to worry about having kids ever again. I googled it, and nowadays they do like where they remove your tubes completely. Today I went to see my gynecologist and I brought it up to her, and I was really nervous because I have seen like on TikTok and also on YouTube and like on Google that a lot of women were saying that they had a lot of pushback from their doctor. That the doctor was like, you're too young, or you don't have enough kids, or we need permission from your spouse and stuff like that. I was mentally prepared that if my gynecologist gave me a pushback, I was like, I have my list of reasons why I want to get this done. I'm 1000% sure if I could get this done tomorrow, I would get it done tomorrow. I was like pleasantly surprised because as soon as I brought it up to her, she was like, yes, if you want to get it done, we can 100% do it. I was like, what? Yeah, like I didn't even have to list one reason. I did tell her, I'm like, I want to get my tubes removed because I know I'm done having kids, and that was all that it took. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really happy about that. So if you guys live in Colorado, you guys are looking for like a gynecologist that does this stuff, just comment down below and I will comment the clinic that she has so that you guys can go and check her out. It says that they do them all the time. I don't know if it's just her, if it's like all the doctors, and nowadays what they do is just completely remove the tubes. They no longer like burn them, clip them, none of that. They completely remove them. So I'm really excited about that because I had googled, when I googled it, it was saying that sometimes that like they could like grow back or something like that, and I'm like, no, like I want to 1000% never get pregnant ever again kind of thing. Like I never want to worry about that ever again. I was really impressed because I knew so much about it, and I'm like, well, yes, because I've been googling it for a while now, just making sure that this is what I want to do. And they have you sign this form that just states that this is your idea 100%, nobody's pushing you to it, none of that. And after you sign that form, you have to wait the 30 days before you can actually get the procedure done. So I signed it today. The clock starts ticking since today, and the gynecologist, she let me know, she was like, just because you sign this form doesn't mean that you have to get it done. Like if you change your mind or anything, and that's perfectly fine, like you're not going to be forced to do it. So another thing, TMI, but me, ever since I had my first period, sorry, Luna and Panchito are fighting. But ever since I had my first period, they were like the worst thing on the fucking planet. They were so bad that it caused me anemia. I would have like the most irregular, fucked up periods. It would last sometimes for over a week, bitch. Like the worst thing possible, it was happening to me. I would get like really nauseous, I'd be vomiting, I'd have fainting spells. I was asking her, like, once I get the procedure done, does it change like your hormones or any of that? She said no. But I did tell her, okay, even though I get the procedure done and I can't get pregnant, can I still be on birth control so that it helps with my periods? And she said absolutely yes, that's something that she actually recommends, that she tells women, like, just because you got your tubes removed doesn't mean that your periods stop. You're gonna continue to get a period. Since I don't want to deal with that shit, fuck that, like I asked her if I could continue my birth control, and she said absolutely. So I'm like, perfect, great, because the way that I take my birth control, I take it constantly, so I don't take a week off. I'm always taking it. So I haven't had a period in over like 2 years, maybe 3. So my plan is to still continue to take my birth control even after I get the procedure done. So the only thing that I have to wait for is I have to get an okay first from my GI doctor. That is because last year I got COVID. If you guys didn't watch that, I did. I got COVID like that in June of last year. I have to see him. I see him next Friday. So he has to give the okay first before I can get the procedure done, and he has to send it over to my gynecologist clarifying that he's okay with it and that everything should be okay, because with this procedure you are put under anesthesia, and because of that whole thing with my liver and stuff, they just need to make sure that it's okay. I have had 3 surgeries prior to this. The latest one was for my cyst. and I got that in 2018. And then I had to get my appendix removed. It was like an emergency surgery. I got it in 2013, and then in 2012 was my first one, and that's when I got my gallbladder removed. So I have been put under anesthesia a few times, and I've always done good, but now with this whole new liver thing, I have to get the okay first. So fingers crossed that my GI doctor doesn't find any problem with it and I can get it done. And as soon as I can, my gynecologist said that we would get scheduled for my surgery. She let me know where they're going to be doing the incisions. She said that they're really small. One is going to be in through my belly button, and I've actually had that done before because of my, I don't know if it was for the, I think it was for the gallbladder. When they had to go in through my belly button. So I do already have like a scar there, and that was something that I brought up to her because there's somebody that I know that she got the procedure done, and she was saying that she got like an infection, and she thought it was because they had gone through old scar tissue. So I brought that up to my doctor, and I asked her, is it possible that I could get an infection because if you guys go through my belly button, I already have a scar there from previous surgery. And she said that infection is possible at any, like with any surgery, but she was saying that she didn't think I was like at a higher risk because I've had like a scar there before. So as soon as my doctor gives the okay, and hopefully he gives the okay, because I was so excited like with her, you know, because I'm like, if she says no, I'm gonna go to a different gynecologist. Like I had a plan, because I'm like, I just don't want kids, you guys. Like I'm so done with that, and I'm so done with like the fear that whenever I like feel a little bit nauseous or anything, I'm like, what if I'm pregnant? And I've been on birth control for years now. The IUD, the second time that I got it, broke me out like crazy. If you guys been watching my channel, you guys know that I've been dealing with a lot of acne. So I've been dealing with the birth control and all the fucked up acne, but I'm like, as long as I don't get pregnant, it's good. I like the birth control that I'm on right now, which I'm only on the pill. I did get the IUD removed last year, right before I got the COVID. I got the IUD removed, and my acne did come down like 90%, calmed down a lot. So I do still get breakouts here and there, but I'm like, it's nothing compared to the acne I had before, because it was so painful all over my face. Like it was the worst. I'm still planning to take my birth control after, but it'll just be nice if I ever like miss a dose, or if I don't take it at the exact same time. I'm like, oh my god, what if I get pregnant? What if it's twins? Like I'm just so terrified of getting pregnant. So I'm excited to take you guys on this journey with me, because when I was doing my research and stuff, I looked up videos on YouTube and also on TikTok to see what other women's experiences have been. So I want to take you guys on this journey so you guys can see what my experience is like, and if you guys live in Colorado, so you guys know what it's gonna be like if you get it done here in Colorado. The thing that I am nervous about, though, I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous about what I'm gonna react to once I come out of anesthesia, because I hadn't had this before, like with my other surgeries, but my little brother was alive at the time. So when I got this surgery done, it was like I had to be put under, because I had to like cut this whole thing open and take out a huge cyst. It was nasty. It was like on my nerves and everything. When I came out, I don't know what exactly happened, because you know when you're under, like when you're coming out from anesthesia, you're kind of like loopy and like out of it and stuff. I don't know what happened, but I started completely losing my mind when I was coming out. I was crying uncontrollably. I was like freaking out so bad, and like I can only remember like little parts about it. Like I can't even remember the whole thing because I was so out of it. But this nurse had come up to me, and I just remember I was like quaking like this. I was crying, and then she had come up to me and she was like, oh honey, we talked to your dad, like we know what happened, it's gonna be okay, like we're so sorry about your brother, your dad's on his way. And I guess I started flipping my shit because of what had happened to my little brother. If you guys don't know, my little brother passed away in a hospital in 2013, and for the longest time I couldn't go to the hospital. I would like start flipping my shit. It was a really traumatic experience, and after what happened to him, I have PTSD from it, and I also have severe depression. I guess that when I can't control myself, all of those emotions and stuff come up, and I was just losing my shit because I was freaking out so badly. They like gave me more medication to try to like calm me down, and it was just a hot ass mess. Like my poor dad, he was there, and like he was so sad, and I was just like, it was just a horrible experience. So that's what I'm worried about. I hope that I don't get like that again. Like I I don't want to go through that, and it's like so hard because after that, from having all of those emotions, like I don't know, I go through a lot of emotions and stuff. Like because I do have PTSD, I have like relived those moments and all of that like probably over 1,000 times. It's almost every day. Um, because like I said, I get triggered so easily. So I remember how everything feels because like I've experienced it. PTSD, telling you, it's crazy. When I was coming out from the anesthesia, like all of those emotions really came through, and it put me in a really low state for the next couple of days. Like I was depressed out of my mind, where I couldn't like eat, I couldn't sleep, I wasn't like drinking anything. I was just so down. So I'm like nervous. I'm like, I hope I don't experience that coming out of anesthesia, and I hope I don't get like that again, because it's so like it's just hard, so that's what I'm nervous about. I'm nervous about not getting under the anesthesia. It's coming out. I'm nervous about what I'm gonna be like when I come out. So I'm gonna be keeping you guys updated. We're gonna go through this together. You guys are gonna see the whole process. I'm so excited to be like team never having kids ever again. Today is December 8th, 2021, and I just got the call that I am scheduled to get my tubes removed at the end of this month. So I'm gonna get them removed on December 30th. I'm so excited. Like this is just happening so fast. It's going so smoothly. Hopefully it keeps going smoothly. So I went to see my stomach doctor on Friday, and I let him know that I needed his like okay and like written report to my gynecologist before I could get anything done because of the whole thing that's going on with my liver. So he did some tests and everything, and then they let me know that everything looked good, that I should be able to get the surgery with no problems. He sent that over on Monday, and then my gynecologist called me today, and they said that the first appointment they have is at the 30th of this month. And I'm so excited because I thought it was going to take way longer. Like I thought maybe January, maybe February, especially because of the holidays. But yeah, I'm like, that's perfect. Like the sooner the better. So I do have to go in to see my gynecologist 2 days before. It's like the pre-op, so I can ask any questions that I might have, which I feel like the only question that I have right now is like, how soon can I shower after? Because I'm really like OCD about that. I have to shower every day or I start losing my shit. I will let you guys know how that appointment goes. And then the day of the surgery, I'm scheduled to be at the hospital at 7:30 in the morning, and it's actually at one of my favorite hospitals. It's the hospital where I actually gave birth to both of my kids, and I've always liked that hospital. They've always taken really good care of me, and I did get an emergency surgery done there a few years ago. I don't know if I told you guys like in the first clip why I wanted to get this done, but I just feel like, well, the main reason is because I want to. That's like the number one reason right there. And number two is like, I'm so deathly afraid of postpartum depression. If you guys haven't seen that video where I did talk about my postpartum depression experience after I had my second baby, and it was so dramatic that I'm like, I never want to go through that ever again, because I did research and it was saying that you can get postpartum depression even if you miscarry, even if you get an abortion. So the only way to avoid postpartum depression is to not get pregnant at all. So I'm really happy that this experience has been pretty smoothly so far. Hopefully nothing else changes. I love that so far I've been able to like make these choices for myself, because this is what I want for myself, and I haven't had any like pushback or anything. So I'm really excited about that. The only thing that I'm worried about is since I'm gonna get it on the 30th, what is the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st? I'm usually really in a deep depression. I've gotten somewhat better with like, now I can go to the hospital without losing my shit, but still like my body physically just goes through all of the motions of those days. I'm more nervous for like when I come out of anesthesia, what that's gonna be like. My plan is to just let the doctors know. I don't know if it's gonna be my gynecologist that does it. It might be. But my plan is just to let her know, like, this is what happened. If I wake up in a certain type of way, if I wake up and I'm crying, if I'm losing it, like, this is the reasons why. I'm like, it's okay, like, well, it's all right, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen though, because I'm like, I don't know, I just feel like it's so pointless to go through the motions again of something that's already happened and like it's never gonna change, you know, like what happened. This is a good thing, and I can't wait to get it over and done with. I can't wait to go into like the new year knowing that for the rest of my life I never have to worry about this again. Like I never have to worry about getting pregnant again. I have nightmares about it. Like I have nightmares that I'm pregnant. I'm like, no, please. And like I said, I've been on my birth control for so many years already, and I've been dealing with insane acne because of my birth control. So when I'm having a dream that it's like that I'm pregnant, I'm like so upset because I'm like, I've been taking it the way I'm supposed to every day at the same time every day. I've been dealing with all this fucked up acne, and then you still get pregnant. No. Like I said, I signed the form on the 22nd of November, so it's been pretty quick. But like I did say in the first clip, even after you sign, like if you decide that you change your mind or whatever, you don't have to continue on with it. I mean, it's not gonna happen because fuck that, I'm like 1000% about this. But like I already have my appointment scheduled and everything. But if I decided to change my mind and be like, you know what, I don't want to do this after all, nobody's gonna force you to do it. So that's something for you guys to keep in mind, is that even if you sign it, even if you have the schedule and everything, like you don't have to go through this if you don't want to. I'm just so excited. Like I'm taking control of my life, of my body, like 1000%. And I can't wait to be free of that fear. Okay, you guys. So today is December 28th, 2021. And I just had my pre-op appointment with my doctor. And she gave me this. I'm gonna be getting the surgery, I told you guys, at the Rose Medical Center, which is one of my favorite hospitals. So she just like let me know where I have to go in. I have my appointment at 9:30, but I have to be there at 7:30 in the morning. And then I was just asking her questions because like I said, I've been watching like videos on YouTube and TikTok and stuff, and I was telling her about Luna, which is my puppy, if I can like pick her up, because our room is downstairs in the basement, so I pick her up every morning and take her up the stairs. And I wasn't sure if I could do that or not, and she was saying that I totally can. Like, what? That's crazy. I thought that there was like a weight restriction or something, but I guess not. So she said I could basically do like anything after, which is wild because I honestly thought that there was gonna be restrictions. So she was saying that you can like resume everything pretty soon after. She was saying like exercise, sex, all of that can happen after 2 weeks. So that's pretty cool. I thought it was gonna be a lot longer, so I was like, it is what it is, but I guess not. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't work out, but like maybe I'll start, so at least I don't have to wait the 2 weeks to do that. So the only thing is, right now, because of the corona, of everything that's going on with COVID, they were saying that the Rose Medical Center, like 47 staff members tested positive for COVID, so they like super short staffed. So my appointment for my surgery is in 2 days on Thursday, and they were letting me know that there is a chance that it might get canceled. I hope not, you guys. Like, I'm so excited to get this done. Like, I just want to get it done. Like, take me right now. I'll go get it right now. I hope that it doesn't get canceled. That's the only thing. So like, fingers crossed, everything stays smooth, everything stays good, so I can get my surgery done on Thursday. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just so mind blown that there's like no restrictions, because I thought she was gonna be like, make sure you don't like pick up nothing, make sure you don't even like go up the stairs. I don't know, I thought there was gonna be a lot of restrictions, because somebody that did get this done, when I had asked her all of that, she said that she did have some restrictions. So I don't know what the fuck. And then another thing, you guys, I'm gaining a lot of weight. I'm a small person, yeah. I've been a small person my entire life. Damn, I got hella dust up here. So I've been a small person my whole life. The most that I've ever weighed in my entire life is like 129 pounds, and that was only when I was pregnant with Addie, right? So right now I got on the scale, I got off of it and I got on it again because I was like, that's not right. Let me get back on. Yeah, I weigh 127. I was like, what? I was like, let me get down, let it reset, I'm gonna get back on. And then it was 127 again. I was like, damn. Is it because I'm getting older? I don't know. That's the only thing that made me upset. Fingers crossed everything goes good. I did, let's see, that they did call me to pre-register, so I did that. I have a co-payment of $10 a day of the surgery, so I just have to remember to take my debit card. So right now she did have me sign a form again, that just let me know like what the surgery is gonna be, what they're gonna do, and that she answered all of my questions, which she did. I had to sign that, and then she let me know again that it's permanent. I say yup, permanent, yup. Yeah, you guys, I'm really excited. I can't wait to get this done, you guys. Like, I feel like I'm so close to like this insane amount of freedom. You guys have no idea how much this means to me. But I'm gonna go home right now, and then hopefully I don't have to come up on here with no sad news and stuff, because I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to do that. I got a really cute outfit. I got a really cute outfit for the surgery. And also the doctor, she did tell me that the incisions are super tiny. So I'm like, hell yeah. Because I do worry about the scars. Which, I mean, who's gonna see them? But I will see them. Because like the what is this? The scar on my wrist is so big, you guys, and it stayed big. Like, and then sometimes it hurts and it stays really itchy. And I got this like 3 years ago. So yeah, and like the scars that I have on my stomach are super like small. I'll show them to you guys. They're super small and they didn't like get crazy or anything. So I'm hoping that these scars are also like that, because I don't want a scar like this on my stomach or anywhere else on my body. Like, bitch, I'll lose it. But yeah, you guys, so the countdown begins. We're 2 days away. Today is December 29th. 2021, and I just got a call from the gynecologist that they had to cancel my surgery because of the whole COVID thing. They had more staff members get sick, and it sucks because the doctor's office was saying that they're not sure when I'll be able to get the surgery because they're so short-staffed at the hospital now. So that sucks. I'm supposed to be getting it tomorrow, so I'm so disappointed. So I guess we'll see when this happens, hopefully soon. But yeah, you guys, I knew it was a possibility, but I was like, well, hopefully not. But you know, I guess it is. So I guess yeah. The last time I spoke to you guys, it was like December. After that last clip that I had recorded for you guys, like about an hour later, and the gynecologist office called me and let me know that they had talked to the hospital and that they got me the soonest available appointment, which is January 13th. So that's next Thursday. And yeah, like you guys see, I was like super upset. I was like, fuck, you know, because I was like so close to finally getting this thing done and finally closing that chapter in my life. So I was like ready for it, or I thought I was ready for it. And then when it got canceled, I was really upset. But then those next few days were really hard on me. I could not stop crying. I was like having all these like crying outbursts. My PTSD was a fucking nightmare. I was like, yeah, this probably didn't happen during these days because I could not keep it together. But you know, so I'm like, imagine under the anesthesia I would have had like a complete full mental breakdown. So I'm like, okay, but yeah, like I say, I'm still ready for it. Like, I still haven't changed my mind about it. I just feel like if I like flipped out the last time coming out from anesthesia and it wasn't around the date of what happened with my brother, I can't imagine you know, waking up from the anesthesia like during that time when he was in the hospital. Like I said, it sucked, and I was like, I'm trying to prepare myself mentally for it, but the way that I was those days, I just could not keep it together. And I feel like I'm pretty good with like crying by myself, but then I burst out crying in the middle of Walmart. With my PTSD, I have a lot of triggers. I get triggered by certain sounds. I get triggered by certain words. If I see a lot of blood, it like triggers me back to that, you know. So like it's just hard because I feel like I get triggered by like everyday things, like loud cars. They like but yeah, so even though I was upset, whatever, like I just wasn't in the mentally good place. I feel like now I'm just like, you know, I just feel like physically, and I try to stop it, but physically every year my body is like so, like my physical body is so traumatized by what happened that my body is like feeling the way that I felt during that time. So starting from the 29th, because I remember that day was so weird to me, like it felt so weird. So I still remember how that felt. So it's starting from the 29th it starts, and then around the same time that my brother got in his accident, like it's like my mind just starts, I don't know, the whole point is it was a hot ass mess. I was a hot ass mess. But yeah, I'm just like, his birthday's coming up and stuff, and it's on the 16th, so not those days, it's not the days of his accident and stuff. So hopefully I'm in a better mindset. I feel like I'm in a better mindset. It was just, every year is different, but I feel like this year was really bad. But yeah, so like I said, my surgery is rescheduled for the 13th, so that's next Thursday, and it's at the same time, so I have to be at the hospital at 7:30 in the morning, and my surgery is until 9:30. The doctor said that I should be able to go home around like noon, 1ish. Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, because like I said in the last clip, I was so upset, but now, pues, like my dad says, like, uno nunca sabe por qué pasan las cosas, and I'm like, that's true. I don't think I'm gonna check in with you guys anytime. Maybe the night before the surgery, maybe I'll check in with you guys, or maybe the day of the surgery. I don't know, we'll see. Whatever you guys see next, that's what I did. So it is January 12th, 2022, and it's the night before my surgery. It's 11 o'clock at night. I have to leave my house, I'm thinking around like 6:40. I live pretty close to the hospital, but just in case there's traffic or anything, I don't want to be late. I feel like this vlog has been very long, and I'm planning to show you guys like the whole healing process and everything, just so you guys know exactly how it went. How I'm feeling right now, I'm feeling really anxious. I've been kind of a little bit stressed, because when I did, like, I think it was like the registration, they were asking me all kinds of questions. They asked me about if you do any drugs, and I told them, yeah, like I smoke weed, not meth, not cigarettes, not crack, weed. I like let them know, I'm like, yeah, well, I smoke marijuana. And they told me, they were like, oh, okay, well, the night before the surgery, or the day before the surgery, make sure that you don't smoke at all, no edibles, no nothing, because I'm gonna be under anesthesia. So I've been feeding all day, especially because with me, I like at night, once I'm like cooking dinner and stuff, I like to smoke a little bit, take a little edible, and then I feel real good. And two, because like I have depression, so some days I don't eat at all, and it's so bad, and then like I smoke or I take an edible, and then I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm eating, having a good ass time, chilling, relaxing. And today I couldn't, and so I'm like, I tried to eat and I couldn't. I was like, oh, it's so disgusting. And I feel like too, I'm just like anxious, so like if I get excited, I can't eat. Like I'm not hungry at all. I have been drinking water. I also didn't take my nortriptyline. That's the medicine that I take every single day, and I didn't take it because I was like, I don't know if I could take it or not, because it does like interact with different things, and I don't know if it like interact with anesthesia or not, so I didn't take that one. I did take my birth control though. Like I said, I have my outfit. Wait till you guys see it. I'll show you guys in the morning. The outfit, cute as fuck. But I feel like right now I'm just like, I can't believe this is actually happening. I feel like I'm not gonna believe it till I'm coming out of surgery. Because last time, when I was supposed to get it done originally, December 30th, I was so fucking excited. I was counting down the days. I was like, yes. And then when it didn't happen, I was like, fuck. I know, but it's like the whole COVID thing, with that shit's serious. So I'm like, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know, you guys, I'm so excited. I feel like I've never been more sure of anything in my life than this surgery. 10 years ago, I had just graduated high school. I found out a few weeks after I graduated that I was pregnant, and it was such a like, I think it was like right before my 18th birthday was the last time that I had gone to a doctor where they had told me that I could never get pregnant naturally. And I even remember the doctor, she was telling me, she was like, maybe when you're older you can try IVF. Like, you think I'm gonna have money like that? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, she said I could have kids. I said, yep, that's right, because I'm not a kid person. So I was like, well, I don't really plan on having kids. So it's like, you say this is bad news, kind of sounds a little good to me. But yeah, so, you know, when I found out that I was pregnant, so if you guys haven't seen that video, like, link it up here so you guys could see where I talk about like my pregnancies and all that. But yeah, like, it's so crazy because 10 years ago my first child had just been born. I just graduated high school. Craziest, it was like the craziest thing. And then you guys be like, what do you mean that's crazy, you were having sex? Yeah, but I had been told by three different doctors over a bunch of different years that I could never have kids. Never, you know. So being told, you know, it's like by one doctor you're like, okay, two doctors you're like, but three doctors, three different doctors, you know. So mind blown. I feel like with my second pregnancy, I tried to enjoy it as much as I could because a part of me knew that after this I didn't want to do this again. It was a roller coaster. I feel like my second pregnancy was so completely different from my first one, but at the same time it had a lot, it was also a shit show. And I'm just being real with you guys. Like, you know, I see so many women talking about, oh, my pregnancy was so great, it's the greatest time of my life, I love being pregnant, and I did not. You know, my first pregnancy was so scary. It was a lot, and I was 18. My second pregnancy at this time, I think I'm 22, and I tried to enjoy it, but it was a lot of bullshit going on around me, and then like the postpartum and all that, the fucked up shit that happened after. I'm good. Okay, you guys, so it's the morning of the surgery, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous now. I couldn't sleep. Like, it's 6 something in the morning, and I'm not a morning person, but I could not sleep. I was like having nightmares and shit. I just took another shower because I did put on like lotions and stuff last night, so I wanted to wash that all off. I want to show you guys my outfit. So this is my shirt I'm gonna wear, and look at how cute. Sorry, Luna, sorry. Look at how cute these pants are. Sorry, Luna's biting my foot. Ow, Looney. Stop it. So on my face, I am wearing this, and I got this because of TikTok, and it's actually pretty good. And then I put my rosehip oil on top just to keep my face super moisturized. Usually I wear my sunscreen, but I don't like to touch my face if my hands are not washed, and what if I can't go to the bathroom and wash my hands? So this is a sweater that goes with it. This is really big. This is an extra large. I was like, this shit ain't gonna fit, and it fit. These pants are a large, not a large, but I mean they fit, and I'm like, but whatever, the clothes is supposed to be a little bit bigger. So, but I like it because it has a pocket. So I like it because it has this pocket here, and it also has like for my hands. And then my pocket here, I have like this for where I have to go in through for the hospital. And then I have in here a mask, my chapstick, and then I have in here my ID, my debit card, and my insurance card. This is good, so like everything stays together so I don't forget nothing. I'm gonna put this Liga in here because I don't know if they'll let me have it. Okay, you guys, I had a headache. I still have a headache. I don't know why I have a headache. Like, I don't know if I'm stressed out or what, but it just send me good vibes. Yeah, you guys, it's finally the day. I don't know why I'm nervous. I think because last night too, Danny, that's my oldest baby, he comes in here, and you know, I'm like getting ready for us to go to bed. He's like, Mom, I hope your surgery goes good tomorrow. I was like, yeah, well, like, no worries. And he's like, yeah, did you know that there's a rare chance you could wake up during the surgery? I was like, and I know it said rare, but like, don't bring those vibes over here. So I don't know if that's what made me nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous, but yeah. So maybe, I guess I'll see you guys at the hospital. I already got it this morning. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5. And I've just been asleep since I got home. I was able to go home like around 11 something, so it wasn't even that long. They did do 3 incisions. I'll show you guys. So I got these here. And then I'm also spotting like vaginally. I'm not sure why. The nurse was like telling me, but I was like so loopy and I kept falling asleep. But they said everything went smoothly. Pain wise, I feel really good. I do have a little bit of pain like in my shoulder and a little bit in my stomach, and like my incisions, they do feel sore, but the pain is like it's super tolerable. The doctor didn't prescribe me any medication. She just said like over-the-counter Motrin, Tylenol, Advil, all that. But I'm so confused like why I'm spotting, because, and not even spotting, because she said it was gonna be a little bit of spotting, but it's a lot more than a little bit of spotting. And I don't know if it's because I'm more of like a heavy set bleeder, you know, when I would have my periods. I did let them know, like the anesthesiologist and the nurses, that were gonna be taking care of me about my whole PTSD situation, and it went pretty good. It was not a big meltdown like last time, but I was just crying, and the nurse, she was so sweet. She was just coming and wiping my tears, and she was like, "It's okay." I was like, but it was okay. I mean, at least it wasn't like a big old thing like last time. And yeah, and then after that, they let me come home. I did wear super like loose and comfy clothes. You guys see what I was wearing? And instead of wearing my regular panties, I went wearing boxers, which I feel like was a better choice, especially because the pads that they give you at the hospital are pretty big. I feel like I had to like sleep off the anesthesia because I was so sleepy. So I slept for like, I slept for a good about like 5 hours. I don't know if it was like a confusion or what, but one of the nurses told me I had to wait 48 hours to shower, and I was like, no. And the discharge nurse was telling me 24. So I don't know. I'm gonna see, because I don't want to like fuck anything up, you know, with like the incisions and stuff. And then she also told me, the discharge nurse told me, that I have a 10-pound limit. That means I can't be carrying Luna, and she likes to be carried like a baby, especially up the stairs, and she just likes to be carried like a baby. Yeah, they said I have that limit for 2 weeks. No sex, no exercise for 2 weeks, which is good, because it's like, I said I was gonna exercise right before this when my thing got rescheduled. I was like, all right, that gives me like 2 weeks extra. I only exercise twice. I tell you guys, I cannot be consistent for shit. I'm really happy that everything went pretty smooth, and you know, like my baby having journey is done. It's done. Oh, so I totally forgot. They gave me these, what are they called? They're hot compresses. They gave me this because at the hospital I was feeling a little bit of pain on my right side, and they were gonna give me some oxytocin, but since I was already really nauseous, they were like, let's try something else first and see if it helps, and it totally did. So they gave me some to take for when I get pain at my house. I do just put these on, and they really helped me like a lot. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. I took my 500 milligram Tylenol because I'm starting to feel a little bit more discomfort. I have my freaking pack here with my shorts. It's like my shorts and then the warm pack. And I did just eat some chicken noodle soup. I feel really nauseous. I'm hoping that that helps, because I think I might feel nauseous because I haven't eaten since last night. So it's about 36 hours since I last got my surgery. It's the next evening, and I finally got to shower. I was like super stressed out about that. So I wanted to show you guys what my stuff is looking like. A little bit bloated, as you guys can see. And I had to put a band-aid over this one because some of the tape started coming off, and then when I took a shower it got wet, and then it was like just flopped off. So I just cut the top part of it, and then I put a band-aid over it. This one was bleeding earlier today. This one looks like it's bleeding a little bit. I think the most painful one is this one right here. I had called the doctor's office this morning because I was having so much pain last night. I know the doctor said I had no restrictions or nothing. So when I came home after I rested, I started doing some laundry. I picked up Luna, and then I picked up Addie to brush Addie's teeth last night, and Addie weighs about like 40 something pounds. So when I picked Addie up, it was like I felt a lot of pain. So I feel like I overdid it. So I called the doctor's office and I let her know that I was having a lot of pain, and that I know she had said I had no restrictions, but that I was having a lot of pain after picking up Addie and Luna and doing the laundry and stuff. And she was like, oh, well, then probably don't do that. Like, do I have restrictions or not? I feel like I fucked up doing that. So this morning I took the extra strength Tylenol and also some Advil at the same time. And I've been having a lot of pain like up here and in my shoulder. Right now I'm just gonna put on one of those heating packs on, because like I said, I'm having pain mostly in the middle, and then I was having pain like right here on this side. But yeah, that's how I'm doing right now. Okay guys, so it's Sunday and I wanted to give you guys a check-in. So one of my things was like falling off, this one right here. So I cut off the piece that was falling off, and then I just put a band-aid over it, and now it looks all irritated. The other ones don't look like that, so I'm hoping it's not infected or anything. So right now I'm gonna jump in the shower, and if this doesn't go back to normal by tomorrow, I guess I'll give the doctor a call, but hopefully not, because I don't want to have an infection. That would suck. It does feel really itchy though. That's why I like looked at it. I was like, well, let me take this fucking band-aid off. So I had a better night sleeping last night. I could like alternate which side I wanted to lay on, even though I did have some pain in my shoulder, and I'm still having some pain in my shoulder and also like on the side of my stomach. Today I just took 2 Advil in the morning and that was it. I haven't taken anything else, and I'm down to like my last heating pad thing. It goes back to normal. Hopefully it's just irritated because of the stupid band-aid that I had on. It's one of these, so you can even see like the shape of where it's irritated. And I'm also still a little bit bloated, but not as bad. I feel like ya se me está bajando la panza. So today is Monday, and I woke up and this thing is still, yeah, look at this. What is that? So it's still looking all crazy. I called the gynecologist today, and I was surprised that they even answered. I thought they were gonna be closed today because of MLK Day. But I called and I let them know like this thing is looking a little bit funny, and I told them I had to put the band-aid over and stuff. The soonest available appointment that they have is tomorrow. I have my appointment set up at 4 p.m. tomorrow, but the thing is, y'all, I got anxiety. Like this shit, I cannot, it's freaking me out. Like it burns, it itches. So I made an appointment to go to the urgent care, so I'm gonna go right now, like 30 minutes, just because I'm like, y'all, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. What if it is infected, like, and it's gonna get worse from here to 4 p.m. tomorrow? What if I'm dead? Who's gonna take care of Looney Beans and Panchito? The kids, they're gonna take care of Luna and Panchito. They might not. I was speaking to the receptionist and my gynecologist, and she was like, well, it's normal for it to be red. I was like, are you sure? Because the other ones are not red. Like, they're not red. And she did ask me if I have some pain, and I do have pain, but like I told her, I can't tell if it's like just a regular incision pain or if it's like more serious pain. So I cannot wait. And I had even asked her, I was like, should I go to the urgent care? She's like, I don't think this is like an emergency room situation. I was like, oh. So I did make my appointment with her, but I'm like, you know, I need to know tonight, Abed, what the fuck is going on? Because what if I like fucked it up bañándome tanto? Like, because I don't be taking no quick ass showers. I'm in there for a while, and then like I've been washing my hair, you know, like I did a treatment, I did another ion treatment to get rid of the fucking green. So what if that shit went in there? Yeah, so I'll let you guys know how my appointment goes. Fingers crossed. I was like, maybe it's just irritated and it's not really infected. But I'm like too scared to like take off the tape or anything, because the gynecologist said it's supposed to be on there for about a week. I'm like, before I start messing with it, let me like go see a doctor, and for the doctor to see what the fuck, because I don't want to like make it worse. So I will let you guys know how the appointment goes. It's an urgent care that's really close to my house, so I'll let you guys know how it goes. Fingers crossed it's nothing serious. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Maybe they're gonna be like, bitch, this could have waited till 4 o'clock tomorrow, crazy ass. And I'll be like, you know what, you put my anxiety at ease.
I told him that he better give us a shout out, or else it's not gonna end well.
So I went to the urgent care. Luna, you better not do it. Hey, you better not. So I went to the urgent care. Good news. So the doctor thinks it's just like not infected that it's actually like inflamed. So she went and she cleaned it, and then she put like this new piece of thing on there. And then she was saying that she thinks it might have been the band-aid that like irritated my skin, because when she checked like the actual incision itself, it was good. It wasn't oozing out or anything. That's so gross. It wasn't oozing out or anything. That's so gross. Yeah, so it wasn't doing that. She was asking me about band-aids, and it was these stupid ass band-aids. Putting these stupid ass band-aids. And then she thinks it was what caused the irritation, so she prescribed me a steroid like to put around it. She said to avoid like the actual incision spot, just do it around it. So right now I'm gonna jump into the shower and do that. Oh fuck, and I forgot to buy the gauze tape. I totally forgot. Jesus Christ. So I'm gonna throw out these bitch ass band-aids. Like, it's all good. I was so relieved because I thought it was like an infection, but she said no, that it just looks like irritation with the dumbass band-aid. But I'm still gonna go to my appointment tomorrow just to be safe, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. So I wanted to update you guys on yesterday. So today is Wednesday, January 19th. So I went to the doctor yesterday, and the doctor, she's very quick with it. So she was in there, she checked it, she says everything looks good, you could go. And this is what it's looking like now. She was saying that it just looked like it might be bruising a little bit, but that it didn't look infected at all. She said that she could even tell that the incision was already closed, so that's good. So what I've been doing is I've been putting on this steroid cream that they prescribed me in the urgent care. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good already. I did take some of the extra strength Tylenol yesterday because I started cramping super bad. I did stop the vaginal bleeding. I think it was like on Sunday. That already completely stopped. But I did start cramping really bad yesterday, so I was like, bitch, let me take some Tylenol. Other than that, I feel like I'm pretty good. My incisions don't really hurt anymore. I can sleep on both sides now. Like all that pain that was in my shoulders is completely gone now. Oh, I did gain another fucking pound. I was like, damn. Yeah, because when I went to the doctor yesterday, they like check you and stuff, and you're weighing shit. I was like, fuck. It might be the birth control, and I know like I don't need it for the whole pregnancy thing anymore, but my periods are so bad that I'm like, fuck, like am I really willing to try that shit again, like to have a period? Oh, that shit's fucking painful. Like it would disturb my everyday life so bad. So I don't know, but I am gaining more weight. I could see it, I could feel it. Tomorrow it will be 1 week since I got the surgery, so I think I could take off the little tape thing, so then I'll show you guys what that looks like. This thing doesn't itch anymore, like the one that was all inflamed, it doesn't itch anymore. And yeah, I feel pretty good overall. I feel pretty good. So it's officially been 1 week since I got my surgery. Today is Thursday. I wanted to end my vlog here by updating you guys with how I'm feeling. I already took off like the tape shit, so that I wanted to show you guys what my incisions look like. The doctor did say they were gonna be tiny as fuck, and I was like, I hope so. Show you guys, I'm looking a little fat. I'm not even gonna lie. I might, once I can start to work out, I might work out, guys. I might, because I'm fucking gaining more weight, y'all. Like, when is this gonna stop? So I might start working out after this. Like, the doctor said to give it like another week, so maybe in 2 weeks I'll get up early. Not early. Maybe I'll start working out, you guys. I don't know, because I'm getting fucking huge. So ignore how big my stomach looks right now, but I wanted to show you guys. So this one obviously looks a little bit crazy, and it looks a little bit crazier because when I went to the urgent care, the doctor there had put on like some, like, you know, like that brownish reddish cleaning thing on it, so then it like stayed a little bit, and then that little like adhesive got stuck on there, and then with my pants, like it was like this, and then it looks a little bit crazy, but it's not, it doesn't itch anymore. I feel like it looks good. When Dr. Ginsburg seen this one, she says that it looks like it's closed, so it should be good. She just said that it might just be a little bit bruised too because of that stupid ass allergic reaction. So I have 3 incisions. I have this one, and this one. I feel like the one on my belly button is the one that I feel like looks the grossest. Look. What is that? But this one is super tiny, and I wasn't sure what this was, but I think it might just be like a bruise because it's not an actual incision. So the incision's actually right there. So they're really small. The incisions, they don't really, they're like a little bit painful, like really mild. I feel pretty good. Like I'm picking up Luna now. I'm moving the cage. I was moving furniture. So I feel good. I'm still not like applying lotion or anything on my stomach, so that's why my skin looking dry as hell. I need to find my CeraVe healing ointment to like put it around the one where I had the allergic reaction. I don't know when I'm gonna be trying to put on lotion, but I'm just like, because I like to use like perfumes and like I use salicylic acid lotion. I don't want to like irritate none of that, so I'm really putting, I'm dry as hell. My skin dry as hell. I haven't taken Tylenol or ibuprofen I think like since the last 2 days, and I wasn't even taking it that often, just whenever I would have more pain, and which was honestly mostly like the first 2 days, and then the stupid allergic reaction, which was because of a band-aid. If you guys didn't see that, it's because of a band-aid that I put on when the tape started to come up. I was like, put a band-aid on, and then my skin went crazy because of the band-aid. Overall, what really helped me was there's like this new like Advil that has like, it's like kind of like Tylenol and Advil mixed together. The doctor didn't prescribe me anything, like she just said it's all over the counter, and I was like, I don't know, but she was right. So she was right. And then also like those heating pads, those were so good. All the ones that I had, they were given to me at the hospital, but if you guys like want to order one off of Amazon, like if you guys are gonna get this done, highly recommend, because the heating hell helps. But if you guys have any questions, just comment down below and I got you guys. If you guys don't want to see this super long ass vlog of me just talking and updating and everything, I should already have a short here on YouTube that I will also have on my TikTok. So if you guys want to go and follow me on TikTok, it's at esper.5280, because I got banned, so I had to make a fucking new one and like mess with my whole name. If you guys want to just see like a super short me talking about this super quick, it'll be up on my TikTok, and it should also be here on my YouTube shorts. But any questions that you guys have, just comment down below and I got you guys. I feel like I had so many questions when I wanted to get this done, and luckily I had seen somebody my age tweeting that they had just gotten this done. I was like, hell yeah. So I had like a ton of questions. She answered all of them. This experience overall seemed scarier than what it really was. I feel like my experience went pretty smoothly, except for the stupid ass allergic reaction. But other than that, I feel like everything went pretty smooth. So any questions that you guys have, just comment down below and I will reply to you guys. Or also, like I said, if you guys want to see the short video, go to my TikTok, go check it out, comment, I got you guys. Yeah, I feel like everybody is different, you know, but I feel like for me personally, I feel so relieved. I feel so free, you guys. I just woke up this morning and I was like, I feel incredible. Because, you know, because it's just like, I feel like if you don't want to have kids at all, or if you're just done having kids, it's so amazing to have this where you're like, you know, I don't have to worry about that shit ever again. You know, like I said, to each their own. But for me personally, I just feel good as fuck. I feel free. I feel amazing. I am woman, you know what I'm saying? It's just such an amazing feeling to know that I will never again in this lifetime, ever again, go through pregnancy again. I will never go through postpartum depression ever again, which is like the biggest thing. I will never go through postpartum depression again. I'm happy that I no longer have that fear of like, you know, I feel nauseous. Am I pregnant? I took my pill at 8:06 today when I'm supposed to take it at 8 o'clock on the dot. What if I get pregnant? You know, that kind of thing, because that's how I felt. So now I feel amazing, you know, like I'm putting that whole baby having journey completely behind me. It's like, all right, did it, all right, move on to my next adventure. I went into this feeling 1000% and I came out feeling 5000%, just because, you know, like I said, like I had my kids young and I'm just done with it. I'm content with my 2. So like I told you guys, I went to Dr. Ginsburg at Optimal Women's Health. I will also leave it in the description bar so you guys can go and check her out. She's like I said, no pushback, no nothing. Like, it's your body, it's your choice, you know, because like I said, I was so scared because I seen so many like videos and Google and stuff of people talking about pushback. Oh, you need permission, you need it. No. Dr. Ginsburg is straight to the point. She's with the quickness. You guys are like, I'm 1000% sure, go check her out and, you know, get it done. And look at how fast it happened for me. Like I said, I had to wait those 2 weeks again because of COVID. I don't even have to go to the doctor after this one. I went for her to like see the allergic reaction because she was really quick. She was like, everything good, you could go. So after, when I was leaving, the receptionist was like, all right, so we'll just see you at your annual, and that's it. Like, I was googling, there was a lot of scary stuff, and I was like, oh my god, probably like it might be like a hard recovery, but I feel like overall I recovered pretty good, recovered pretty fast, except for the stupid allergic reaction. I think that's the one that's taking fucking forever. Whenever you guys want an update to see like how the incisions and all are doing, just comment down below. If you guys want to know how I feel when I start working out, comment down below. I want to help you guys with this journey however I can. So if you guys are like, oh, I'm wondering how it's gonna be like a month after, like 2 months after, like after the first workout or whatever, comment down below and I got you guys. I'm here to help you guys. Luna and Panchito, oh my god, shout out to Dr. Ginsburg for doing this shit so quickly. And you know, she was like, wham bam, thank you ma'am, and I was like, thank you. I feel good. I feel really good. Like, I was gonna say 2022 might be my year, but I don't know, because I don't know who it is. But anytime I be tweeting stuff like really excited, it doesn't go through. So I'm like, which one of you guys are fucking con el mal de ojo and shit? I don't know, maybe the rest of my life will be my years. I don't know what. All right, you guys.
For launch in 3, 2, 1.
It's Esper from the society. The jeans low head, high arms cross kid with the black tee.